get like a couple of really big wins. And then he started to get a few more, and then now everyone's like, okay, you know, the pizza time rises here. So a little bit further ahead on that same journey, Donk trying to prove that he belongs on the table. I think pizza time was top 5 on the Northwest PL.
I believe so.
Mistaken. So unranked player Donk versus top 5 UK, or top 5 UK, top 5 Northwest.
You never know. Give him.
Back in the day, Northwest top 5.
Yeah.
Back in line. Anyway, but we've got Peppino, Spaghetti, pizza time. Roy, Terry. Okay, not going for the Kazuya. That's interesting.
And I've heard so many bad things about from the Roy players about Kazuya. So I'm interested to see the reasoning behind this character selected from Mr. Spaghetti. However, he is the one in control. Yeah, I mean, he's the chef.
As you might expect with most Kazuya players or most fighting game players, is that they are so strong at their advantage state, and that's not going to really change. Whether you're playing Kazuya, whether you're playing Terry, you're going to hit someone and do just a million damage. Meanwhile, Donk, you know, like the sort of classic Roy player thing where, you know, I think sometimes we have like Roy players in the UK where they're a little bit inconsistent, and Donk's no exception. It's like, is it a broken block being right twice a day, or are you getting these like big brain reads? Donk to prove, even start.
It could be Donk's time here, Mo. He is holding his own. Again, if you win this set, you're in top 8. That would prove that panel wrong.
Top 8 MCQ is nothing to say. Wow, there we go. Yeah. The life of go of me. I feel like as well, Roy is usually going to be killing pretty early in this matchup, so there's not going to be too much chance for time to get go, but so much damage here.
We talked a lot about momentum in that previous set, but like Terry is the epitome of that. If he gets a lead and he gets to go, he can really snowball in. As we're seeing here, that power guys are nearly connected. Unfortunately, whiffs and Mr. Spaghetti ends up dying for it. This is completely doable for Donk, especially if he snipes that jump. Can he push that edge guard further, or is he going to get sent away by that power dunk?
It's the life of sometimes we're trying to edge guard or push pressure Terry at disadvantage. The threat of the reversal is always there.
No go needed from pizza time here.
It's gonna be an aggressive back and forth swingy matchup. It feels like all of these two.
You can see it. They're going for these like hard call-outs, even though it's game 1, even though they don't have that data, as far as I'm aware. It's interesting. I want to see if the accuracy on those guesses improves over time, or if they're just going to keep swinging. Donk putting a lot on that double-edged dance, but it does find the mark, and we are in a last stock situation here.
That was, as you say, pretty risky insofar as the go was there, but works out for Donk. But that's it. I think that is the life of Donk sometimes. Like we're talking about if Donk has the data to swing, sometimes he will just swing. Like, it could be. It's the classic. It's that fine line between genius and stupidity. And you can make a montage and make someone look like you can make someone look a genius or an idiot, depending on which touch you show back to back.
This is still getting very scary for Donk here. Approaching kill percent, especially if can find that decisive hit. If Donk can maintain stage control, if overshoots goes for the hard pull out on the grab where the reward wasn't necessarily there.
Yeah.
Overshoots, Peppino finds the jab rising tap in stage first game.
Okay.
And you do have to consider the risk reward of your options. If you get your grab there, you get stage control, maybe you can set up a jab at ledge. But as we saw there, he whiffed the grab and he died for it. He lost the game because of that grab. I would love to know what goes on in the mind of a Roy player when the back is against the wall.
It's, as you say, a very committal option. I think it's a thing I've said before about we have quite a few Roy players in the UK where I think they are inconsistent. You have the players like sometimes like Faith or Donk or maybe one of them Roy player I'm thinking of where they can have like really good tournament results one week and then do as well the next week. I feel like it's because sometimes the temptation of Roy is just to sort of like press like foot on the floor on the gas and just go like full out crazy and just sort of go for these like YOLO reads. But I think in their head, when you're playing Roy, it's just like, okay, I've got this plan, if I'm doing this, this, and this, but if it doesn't all work out, as you say, you get options like that dash grab. It's like, I'm gonna grab them.
Wait, where did they go? Why am I dying here? As Donk overfits, takes a bit of damage, but finds a reversal from ledge. But you know that, like on the other hand, I'm actually kind of impressed by how Peppino Spaghetti is playing advantage. He's not swinging too hard at the moment, and is playing fairly disciplined at the moment.
Yeah, I actually, you know what, it's interesting. We have 1 or 2 Terry players in region, but I think when I've played or watched Peppino Spaghetti or Pizza play, low-key, they were not approaching as Kazuya, which is very interesting, because usually you're expecting, as we were saying, like most of these FGC players, if they're playing Terry or Kazuya, they're going towards you because they want to put pressure. It's not just because they want to hit you, they want to pressure you. But, yeah, Pete's kind of a little bit more disciplined, but of course if you back yourself into the corner, you are always at risk of getting side beat by Roy, and yeah, good lead here for Donk.
Until it's gone. And you just can't afford to end up in the corner in a matchup like this.
Yeah, that's so true. Whenever either of these guys are just sort of trying to fight on the corner, they are risking all, possibly with death.
Yeah, the eye wasn't there, but there's not enough rage for that to count. A lot of damage though from that one conversion. Donk's answer back just as strong. He's getting the openings, he's just not necessarily getting the damage. It's coming out here though.
That's a really good time for air dodges there. From Pizza time, it's the read on the tech in. With the ledge trap situation in the corner. Just go for the turnaround back here. Fair instead. That does give Peppino Spaghetti go. Use it.
That could be a costly misinput if Donk does not secure the stock. 151%. And there is go. Cross stage crack shoe. Very ambitious power geyser. Maybe a misinput. Oh, how was it? That was praying to high heaven. And again, that wouldn't have even killed. And he lost the stock for it. You have to think about risk reward in a situation like that. Still though, has the corner.
These two are not shy of swinging and going for what I can only describe as ambitious reads. I think they're going to position themselves there. But playing on reaction that time, Peppino Spaghetti. Even I feel like in a best of 5, this game is so important. It's the difference between it being 1-1 or having to do a reverse 3-0 for the opponent to win. Even Stevens or Mountain Climb.
This is so scrappy at the moment. Well, really pushing this.
Pressing buttons.
I don't want to say it.
They're pressing buttons, Pete. And we like it. Sometimes we've seen Steve mine in the corner or Sonic in the corner. I want to see two Birdmen hitting each other. Donk on the board. Second kill, I think, that game. Going for the release on the side B. Roy's side B at ledge. It's so scary. The risk, the reward is strong there. We're talking about risk reward. 1-1.
And that's the second time that Peppino has tried to just like escape the corner, tried to like just get in as soon as possible. They're walking right into that double-edged dance. Firing back there.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point actually, because I think if Peppino really sort of wants to kind of like aggressively push back to center stage, there's a chance that he's likely not pressing, you know, or he's not holding shield base, which means you've got a disjoint, like Roy does, albeit a bit of a limp one at some ranges, then you're usually going to beat out. Swords beat limbs, basically, is what I'm saying, folks. Swords beat limbs.
Silent stuff there, mate.
But, Donk on the board, getting that side B. Off to Ola Bastion, and an aggressive edge card already there from Peppino Spaghetti.
You may come to regret this. Never mind. But it's giving away the corner in a situation where like you take so much from being in the corner. Able to take this lead. Tries the auto counter powder, but doesn't full hop it and doesn't do it at the right timing, so ends up lag, but still keeps this advantage, still has a very sizable lead. Donk surely has to stay, be a bit cautious.
We've seen it a lot. I think we've seen it a lot in this set so far. I feel like Peppino really likes going for the command of these, not as like a sort of reaction punish, but almost like as an anti, and like doesn't seem to mind being in the sort of free fall afterwards. That's just part of it. It's like Samus is sometimes trying to go for like the rising.
Yeah, while there is clearly like a bit more risk to it,
There we go.
it's making Donk slow down a little, which is something you really want to be doing.
Alright, and these two swinging and missing so far. See Peppino a bit more conservative on the platform, but again, a lot of these side Bs catching Peppino. He's trying to get out of shield and trying to force his way out of the corner.
Donk plays smart though. He's fighting for stage control. He's always trying to dash back, trying to make use of it there. Goes for ledge trump and unfortunately pays the price, nearly dies for it, and could still die if he doesn't find his way out of the corner. Well, regrab, unpunished. Still. Can Peppino take the stock here?
Trying to go for I feel like sometimes players, when they're on they're trying to ledge trap and their opponent's just hanging on ledge, they're just sort of like trying to pick something, just put out hitboxes. Oh, trying to read a roll in there. Donk giving it, and again, it's an aggressive commando special.
I just want to know what is Peppino scouting when he's up.
Yeah,
I can see the justification there, like out of shield, like could catch jump in. It's an interesting decision-making process.
Counter ill-advised there.
You only have so many mix-ups though as Roy, so I can understand it, especially when Peppino's been very liberal with the attacks on landing. But this time holding back for a second, and Peppino's starting to run away with this.
I thought we were going to see
the burn knuckle there, surely. Not confirming it correctly. Jab, power down to the send-off stage, not going to kill, but a lot of damage coming out.
Yeah, I think Peppino now getting really wise to Donk's use of side B. He's not just using it in the corner, he's using it basically kind of whip punish in neutral, and I feel like Peppino's knowing when to hold the line a little bit more. A 2-stock there on Hollow Bastion, and yeah, Peppino one game away here from cementing in top 8. Is Donk going to make the big run? I mean, Donk's made the big run already so far, getting a minimum of 9th, but this is, as we said, Peppino off the time. They've proven before, not just at one tournament, but at several big tournaments with several big upsets. Whereas Donk needs to do it to show he belongs in top 8. Do you think it's going to happen?
I feel like Peppino just has this edge when it comes to what Donk's doing in this advantage, what Donk's doing in the corner. So we're going to have to see something special from Donk. Fantastic gameplay if he's going to bring us to game 5 at the very least.
Small battle pick. These guys want to scrap. Skills definitely lends itself to that. Going in, pressing aerials.
It's a joy to behold when Roy is moving like that.
Yeah, the aggression that was another side B there.
Good up B there, just keeping. Oh wow, that could off stage, paying dearly for that burn knuckle. These are high commitments from both sides. Going very deep, trying to catch a low recovery, but Donk is actually playing quite aware here and finds an opening here.
Dash back there. I feel like Peppino's disadvantage in terms of landing has actually been really good. I feel like the timings on the air dodges, I feel like he understands the timing that Donk wants to swing at, and has been able to sort of land relatively easily. We'll see if that changes. Maybe, I don't know if that was DI or our guys are just that strong.
Very oozes kill power. Grasp from ledge, not going to find the full combo, but Donk is dancing at the moment. Slow down a little until he doesn't. Until he's still going for those call-outs with the rising tackle. I would love to know the hit rate on that move.
Again, there's just an aggression to it where he almost just mind about the free fall. But I think, to be fair, Peppino didn't like the free fall there. An uncharacteristic SD there. Felt like not quite getting the timing there. Donk using side B. Kills for neutral, for everything. I think it's his favorite move. He's doing it to land. He's trying to catch Peppino out of shield.
Just had the roll, but just didn't punish it right. Swinging for the fences. Another whiffed up B. You have to be thinking of Peppino, what is going wrong? Why are these not hitting? Why aren't they finding the mark? Ooh! You know what is finding the mark though? That F smash on the landing. Donk has got so many stops from Peppino landing in the corner, not able to cross up, and Donk just carrying something deadly for him.
I have to say, Focus, we were saying before, there's been a couple of these winners quarter sets or losers qualifiers, or a couple of 3-0s and 3-1s. Less so far. Less some spicy game 5s. And then losers, this is it. Someone's going home here, people. As we said, pizza time. Do they belong, as we said, a top 5 Northwest player in top 8, or is Donk going to make the slight fairy tale wrong? I did belong on the PR. I did belong on the PR, he said. Let's see if he's right.
These set games have been just so volatile.
Yeah. Terry versus Roy, when you sort of saw the character lineup when we started, this is pretty much exactly how I expected the set to go. Limbs flying.
Sword is being thrown here, there, and everywhere. Not finding the fair bear.
But interesting pick there, going for Kalos, which is like a sort of more slow-paced stage in many ways.
Interesting.
I don't know if that's misinput or surely not. The amount of times we've seen it.
There's got to be some rhyme or reason to it, but it's just they've just not been finding the mic, and they've been giving Donk a lot of openings, a lot of windows for him to get stops. Back to do it? Yes, it is. Down tilt, burn knuckle, classic Terry confirm, and he has the lead here. I like the drift back to loads instead of going for tech, which could have been red, could have been killed. Ooh, both sort of holding off there instead of going for, instead of dropping shield early or pulling the trigger on the 4 hits. Just backing off. I'm impressed. Disciplined.
Discipline in between all of the flailing limbs. You have to say this.
What? Okay, okay.
I was so confused. I thought,
yeah.
I don't know who died there, but I saw the crazy command special go me and then Peppino died.
Why did he do it that way? Why did he do it? Hold on.
Here comes the damage though. Oh! I'm not sure if that was a misinput or if Donk was really trying to sort of scout the high up B, thinking that Peppino might go low for the edge guard. And we're seeing a slight panicky series of disadvantage from both players. Raw up B's out of disadvantage from Shield.
It's almost certainly desperation from both sides there. Throwing out all the stops, anything they can do to just get back into neutral, find their footing. They've been playing advantage really well. Overcommitted from Donk, and he couldn't pay the price here. Rising Tactical, it does hit, not enough. Surely do something here. Rising Tactical going to kill. Again, holding off this time. Jab.
No reverse back air. I think
panicking.
we've seen there from Donk. I feel like that F smash was a great example that maybe the pressure's building, but the pressure is ramped right up here. It's game 5, last stock, and the crowd is here for it, Pete.
This is all to play for. Just whoever has the momentum. They're scared though, they are moving very fast.
You know, both of these guys want this set to be over. They are swinging like their life depends on it, and it basically does at this point.
Jab free? Hold on.
Off stage.
Hold on.
Just teasing. Oh, he almost had the read.
No way! No way!
Pizza Time does it, clutches it out. A game 5 victory. All of Pizza Time's homies rushing to the stage. A well-earned pop-off.
I don't even think that was true. He just did jab, right, burn knuckle. And Donk, I could see him actionable. He just accepted his fate.
Yes, that's
how it goes sometimes, I guess.
And the moments before, Donk almost kind of had the air dodge read in with the charged F smash, but I feel like sometimes that is the essence of Donk though in a nutshell. We said it at the start of the set. It feels like there are situations where Donk and similar Roy players, they will bet it all on the crazy yo, I want this to be on Yeet Smash moment. And maybe there's a time for more maybe a fade back down tilt, maybe a nair in place, maybe like a more sort of cautious edge card or charge F smash and hope they air dodge in. And they did air dodge in, but the space wasn't to be. And that is Peppino's